What's up, guys? All right. So, as you know, I am a subscriber to Screenbox. I subscribe to Screenbox. I enjoy Screenbox. I get a lot out of Screenbox. You know, bought a year-long subscription. And when I first figured out Screenbox, I was seeing advertisements for both Screenbox and Shudder. So at that time, a few years back, what I did is I um, checked out both of them at the same time, see who had the better movies, who had the better format. Um, at the time when I first got them, I liked them both. I liked Shudder, but what Shudder was doing is they were running live movies in the background, and this caused me to not want to deal with Shudder because if I wanted to see that movie, it was just a long spoiler alert while I was searching through trying to find movies. It was just all spoilers. I knew it was going to happen in this movie. I knew what was going on. So I had to get rid of Shudder so that I can keep, from spoiling any plot that I might watch. And that was probably the main reason why I unsubscribed from Shudder. So years later, 2020, I saw their advertisement for a 7-day free trial. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what Shudder has now. And yeah, let's see what it's got. Let's see what it is. I've been looking at some of it, and one of the things I like about it is I can quickly move out of their live feed because they still have a live feed. They have Shudder TV, but now you can go directly to it, and it's just a live stream of movies all day, all night, 24/7, just endless amount of streams. So I particularly don't like live streams. A lot of people do, and that's a good thing. This is the featured section where they feature different stuff. Like I just finished watching the Mortuary Collection. This one right here, and let me tell you, it was okay. Nothing outstanding. It was all right. Nothing really to see. Sure, it had gore. But there really wasn't anything to it, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. I mean, you would like it if you're into PC movies where you want every movie to be PC. You would like it because then you got stories that are PC. Me myself, I just like great stories. I don't care. I just like great stories. But when you make stuff just to make it, just because you want to be PC, fine, whatever. Growing up as a Christian, my dad used to have his own radio program, and he played Christian rock. And a lot of these metal bands, these Christian metal bands, it was like, okay, I'm hearing their music, but it's like they're just making noise just to make noise, just trying to be metal, just trying to be, rock and roll or whatever. And you hear it, and it just doesn't have a genuine flavor. It's like, okay, whatever. I sat through it, and yeah, it was all right. Some of it you could see coming. Some of it you knew it was going to happen just because it had to follow the whole PC, dialogue. This leads to that, and that leads to this, and if you're this way, then that's going to happen. And it's kind of like with this, the Mortuary Collection, which is sad because you look at it and it looks like it'd be pretty good, but really it's not. So if you want to waste some time, check it out. If you like PC movies, for the sake that it's a PC movie, there you go. But if you want great stories, you want something to see, you want something that's going to stick in your head and you're going to remember, you just, whatever, just click the next one. Some of these I haven't seen, but we'll go through some of these, continue watching. I watched Nightmare Cinema. I watched Joe Bob Briggs. Love Joe Bob Briggs. I used to watch him, what was it, Friday nights, Saturday nights on Showtime years back. And he would always just show some really great movies. So they actually have a series of Joe Bob in here doing his thing. And this is an anthology, Ghosts, Ghouls, Monsters, and the Devil Delight in the Terrorizing Neighborhood for Halloween night, whatever. But anyways, that was okay. It wasn't too bad. This is another anthology. I thought this one was done a little bit better so far out of the anthologies I've seen on Shudder, this is probably the best one. But we're gonna go down here. We're gonna look at movies. Supernatural. Okay, we'll look at supernatural movies. Um, I haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen The Evil. I should have. I mean, it's come up a lot. I'm thinking about watching La Llorona because when I was growing up, I'm Mexican. For y'all who don't know that I'm Mexican, as kids we used to talk about La Llorona. I can't say it right now because I always make these videos either drunk or I'm nervous, and I drink so I'm not so nervous. But I haven't drank in a while, so I'm nervous. But anyways, La Llorona. The story, according to when I was a kid, and I still haven't seen this movie, but the thing is she drowned like two of her babies, and after that, when she died, she was like always looking for her babies, and she eat little babies, and so you never want to cross paths with her. I don't know what this movie is about. I haven't seen it, but anyways. Beyond the Door, a pregnant woman's devil child can move furniture. Okay, this is like a telekinetic movie. That's fine, whatever. Patrick, I hear Patrick is pretty legendary. I've never seen it myself. I just don't see how you can get much out of some dude in a bed, doing his mind control. Muslim was good. I like Muslim. I actually seen Muslim on B Movie TV. If you got a Roku, check out B Movie TV. You'll see movies on there that you'll never see in your life. And right now, during the month of October, they have a Halloween marathon, so it's all horror movies all the time, just all day, all night, except for they are still showing some sleaze. So, yeah, they still have some sleaze movies on there. It's great, though, but after, Halloween and everything, they're going to have action, they'll have martial arts, they'll have horror, they'll have a bunch of good stuff. And they got a lot of original programming on B-Movie TV. It's really, really something to check out. My favorite channel of all time, I'll probably be doing a video of that here in a couple days, sometime soon. I don't know. Anyways, Hellraiser. Love Hellraiser. Love The Reanimator. What else do we got? Loose. Body Bags. That's a trilogy or an anthology by, who is it? John Carpenter. Like, I gotta ask, right? See, now that one was pretty good, I thought. But I didn't see Body Bags on Shudder. I seen it somewhere else. I think what was it, Popcorn Flicks? All right, so we're gonna go through this. The Changeling. That's an old movie. I haven't seen that one in years. All right, what else we got here? Creep Show. For me, in my most humble opinion, the first one was good. And the third one was spectacular. The third Creep Show was the best Creep Show out of all of them. If you have not seen the third one, you have to see it. It is freaking incredible. It's just awesome. Of course, we all know that Creep Show 2, Demons is a good movie. Spoiler alert, okay. So I'll give you about 10 seconds to go out of the room or, whatever. Anyways. Demons is great. You ready? This is the spoiler. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Demons 2 is basically Demons 1, but in a different location. Alright. Here we go. Phantasm, all the Phantasms are great, right? Alright, let's see what else we got on here. The House by the Cemetery, classic epic movie. See, now movies like this, they were horrifying to me. As a child, I was completely horrified by House of the Cemetery, this zombie movie called Zombie. Oh my goodness, this was another horrifying movie that just scared me beyond belief. It totally shattered any sense of safety that I thought I might have had. The Beyond is another classic that will just scar you for life. And that's the thing is, see, back then when they were making these movies, they made great stories. They wrote great movies. They had, great effects. There were always something good to watch. They had scary monsters. They had hot naked girls. I mean, there was always something about it where you're gonna be glued. You know, you're gonna be watching. Nowadays they don't do that. Now, you know, everything's safe to watch. You know, everything's watered down. Nothing's too much. They're not pushing the boundaries. They're just, you know, taking it easy on you, and you know, but these classics right here, The Beyond, Zombie, House by the Cemetery, those are all just horrifying. All right, what else we got in here? All right, we'll go down to Killers. Um, Maniac Cop is good. They got Maniac Cop 2 and 3. Sleepaway Camp, which is, it was all right, you know. Dario Argento makes some great films. Love Dario Argento. Okay, I watched Three from Hell. Three from Hell for me was kind of a letdown. Was kind of disappointing because I love Rob Zombie. Don't get me wrong. I love his movies. I love his music. I love his art. I love his cartoons, his animation. Anyways, but this was like they kind of treated their audience. I feel like we weren't so smart. You know, like we were stupid. You know, it's just it was like he wrote himself into a corner, and then had to write some really stupid shit to get himself out of that corner where you're looking at going like, whatever, you know. So Three from Hell for me was just disappointing. I don't know. What did you think? Have you seen it? If you've seen it, tell me what are your thoughts. What do you think? I'd like to hear from you. The Hills Have Eyes. No, I would like to hear from you. The Hills Have Eyes. Another great movie. Another classic movie where you got something to see. It's like, wow, this is crazy. You know. The Golden Glove. This is done in its original language. It's in German. It's about Fritz Hanke, who was a serial killer, and it's pretty good film. It's pretty decent, not bad. I'd check it out. I'd watch it again. Let's see what else we got. House of a Thousand Corpses. I love this movie. This Rob Zombie film. I absolutely love this movie. Great movie. What do we got? Maniac. I like this movie too. I've seen both versions of it. I've seen this version and then the newer version. I like both versions. I thought both versions were really well done. Halloween. Yeah. All right. I like Michael Myers. I'll drink a few beers and watch some Halloween. Hell yeah. Especially on Halloween. The Hills Have Eyes 2 wasn't as good as The Hills Have Eyes 1. Let's see. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Oh man, this is a great movie. If you've not seen this movie, great movie. Really worth watching. Highly recommended. This is a good movie. This is one of those movies that are memorable, that will stick with you for life, because you're always thinking, man, that movie was just crazy. That movie was just deranged. Versus like the Mortuary Collection, where it's just, kind of mellow. It's got a couple of good scenes, I guess. Really watered down. They want to protect their audience. They don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to push any limits. They'll just, Anyways, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, great movie. Check it out. Pieces. Seen this one. This one's all right. Not bad. All right, we're gonna go down to the creature feature. Go through creature feature. Let's see what we got. Ginger Snaps. Ginger Snaps is good. Wendigo. This is not the Wendigo that I remember seeing. The one that I saw was freaking just insane. It was like, it was a lot like, what is it? Evil Dead, where it was just, scary, gory, lots of comedy in it. I mean, it was good. The version of Wendigo that I got, I think Trauma bought it, and I think it's now called Frostbiter. I could be wrong. Humanoids from the Deep, another crazy movie that scarred me for life. That was like, whoa, that's just the craziest, most scariest stuff I've ever seen. Right there, Humans from the Deep. If you have not seen Humanoids from the Deep, you gotta see this movie. All right, let's see. City of the Living Dead. Another great zombie movie. This is another movie that just shattered my sense of well-being. Just how horrifying it is. The stories, everything they put together with this thing was just freaking over the top, man. It was just, I had nightmares. I couldn't sleep by myself. I'd have somebody with me. Night of the Living Dead, classic movie. Love that movie. Castle Freak, a great movie. I love this movie. All right, let's see. Psychological. Uh, anything good? Okay, I haven't seen any of these. A Tale of Two Sisters. This is a Korean. Um, it's been years since I've seen it. I couldn't tell you too much. All right, exclusive and original. Right here, this is on Shudder. This is their exclusive and original. Okay, the Mortuary Collection, which really wasn't that good. Um, all right, Veronica. I think this is this is from the Glenn Danzig. I think this is like from his comics. So, anyways, I haven't seen it, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. Boar. Is that like Razorback? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Anyways, all right. Let's go down the series. Let's check out some of their series. All right. Dario Argento's Into the Darkness. I haven't seen this. It says four spine-tingling tales presented by Italy's undisputed master of horror, Dario Argento. Okay, I haven't seen that. And then, of course, we got Joe Bob Briggs right here, where he's going to be hosting a bunch of movies. Let's see, more episodes. What is he hosting? The House of the Devil, Wolf Cop Henry, Chopping Mall, Blood Sucking Freaks. Oh my God, if you haven't seen Blood Sucking Freaks, check it out. Again, Blood Sucking Freaks is actually a movie you can watch. These people pushed it. I mean, it was great. I love Blood Sucking Freaks. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Highly recommended. Let's see. Brain Damage, another great film. Love the story, just over the top. Great stuff. Trauma's War. I love trauma movies. I can't help it. They make great movies. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Cannibal Holocaust. Well, of course, that's one of the all-time greatest movies ever filmed ever. This is the example of what this is the bar set that what every horror movie should probably follow. Is Cannibal Holocaust. I mean, the stuff that they did with this and what they did in this is just I can't even begin to explain because it's so jacked up, man. You gotta watch it. Hogzilla. All right, let's see. That was Joe Bob. What else we got in here? Horror Uncut. Hear more of what did it make the final cut from the Shudder original horror noir, a history of black horror. And then I guess this is Joe Bob's Red Christmas. I don't do Christmas stuff. I'll do anything else but Christmas, just because I hate Christmas music. Oh, Creepshow. All right, so I sat through all of Creepshow, and they went like one good one, then one that wasn't so good, then one was okay, then one wasn't so good, then one was good again, then another one wasn't so good. I prefer Tales from the Crypt. Love Tales from the Crypt. Those were really done well. You got blood, gore. You got naked girls. This one, I think you get like a naked dead person somewhere in one of them, and she wasn't even that pretty. So, anyways, let's see what else we got. Video Palace. More Joe Bob. Love Joe Bob. All right, what's he doing here? What movies? Tourist Trap, Sleepaway Camp, Shorty Babes, Reanimator, love Reanimator, Hellraiser. All right, so that's good stuff right there. I can get down with that. Core. All right, so I watched Core. I watched I think 2 episodes. One with Danzig. Danzig is in one of them. All right, for whatever reason. Oh, I see. More episodes. Yeah, it's got quite a few episodes. I don't know who everybody is in this thing because I'm not a movie buff. I enjoy watching movies, and I know which movies are for me, in my opinion, are good, or which movies I would watch, or which movies I would buy, and I know which movies I would just stay away from because they're boring. I've never really got into like, this actor was in this movie, that movie, the other movie, and it was directed by so and so. That just I've never been to that place. Okay, so Jordan Scott. So these are the series. So you get movies and you get series with this, and at this point, I'm gonna have to ask myself, after my 7-day free trial, would I subscribe, or would I pass it up? Well, strictly just so I can watch Veronica, I'd subscribe, because I've seen pretty much anything that's good and anything that looks good or might fancy my interest, but I haven't seen Veronica yet, and I think my 7-day free trial is either over tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. I don't keep track. But while we're at it, class of 1984. Oh man, Cannibal Ferox. Now, Cannibal Ferox is different from Cannibal Holocaust. The thing about Cannibal Ferox is, and I might even gone over the story with you guys at this point, and basically this video is done. Yes, I would subscribe to Shudder just so I can watch Glenn Danzig's Veronica. Anyways, Cannibal Ferox with this, saw it years ago. My aunt used to invite us over for dinner, and we used to go to the video store first, get some movies, and eat during dinner. And it used to be known as "Make Them Die Slowly." And the story was everybody there, they all played their movies, and their movies suck. When I played mine, that's the one I picked. When I played mine, it was just horrified. It was like, well, damn, And on the VCR case, it said it was banned in 31 countries. So if it was banned in 31 countries, of course I had to get it. That's the one I want to see. And then Cannibal Holocaust, great film. These are both great films. But if you're gonna watch either one of these first, watch Cannibal Ferox, and then watch Cannibal Holocaust, because that right there, that would be like the headline. All right, guys, peace. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope everybody's well in this zombie apocalypse. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.